Hey, how's it going? My name is Mike, and welcome to your weekly update. In this video, we've got a message from Tyler, from the board, and a staffing update from Mark and Kylie.
Hello, church. My name is Tyler Lambertson. This week, we had our first board meeting of the 2024 term, and I'm excited to bring you this report and highlight some of the items we've been working on. The meeting was full of conversation around our church's future and where we are being led to. One of our first steps at the meeting was to go through elections and appointments for this new year. I was re-elected as chair and Grant Walker as vice chair. Everett Dirksen was appointed again as our treasurer. We're so grateful for the time and care that Everett pours into our church's finances. He has a passion for the church and expertise in accounting that are both a gift to our organization. Next, we looked at the cash surplus that we've been putting into a reserve fund over the years. We are blessed to have an excellent facility to run our ministry out of, but we need to make sure that we are keeping up with the maintenance of that facility. There's still some planning work to be done, but we're working on a couple of major projects. The first is replacing the heating and cooling units in the worship center. Our current system is almost 25 years old, which is about half of a Cam Van Roon. We can no longer expect to get parts to fix this system, and putting the project off leaves us in a position where we may not be able to have adequate heating in the winter. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking to wear mittens to church. Expect to hear more about that project starting soon. Second item is a project to renew our gym space. If you want, pause the video now to cheer. I'll wait. And we're back. This project has been talked about for decades, which is about a third of a Grant Walker. The flooring in the gym needs to be changed for our programs to use it effectively, and we're overdue for an upgrade to the sound system and acoustic treatment. We've heard many comments about how hard it can be to hear in the gym. The goal of these improvements is to make the gym a multi-purpose space that all ages can use. We know this will allow for thriving ministries with a more efficient and workable space. An exciting way that we're partnering with our community is welcoming Safe Families into our office space. Safe Families is made up of faith-based volunteers who journey with families who are in crisis. They work to connect them with resources and support. Safe Families has outgrown the space they're in, and so we're excited to support this valuable ministry partner by offering them some unused space that we had in the church. We mentioned at the last general meeting that one of the items the board has been working on is an evaluation of our understanding of what membership means. We highlighted that membership means input, ownership, connection, and accountability. As a part of our move towards this, we are committed to connecting with each member for conversation. As a member of this church, a board or a staff member may have called you already. If not, they should be soon. The purpose in this is to see how we can be praying for you, how we can support you in your journey with Christ, and to finally see if you are continuing to be engaged in this church family. So far, these conversations have been welcomed, rich, and a great way to interact with our membership. Finally, I want to encourage you to pick a staff member to pray for. As we prayed for Jeremy and his family, I was reminded that these leaders have a large task. They're passionate about discipling our congregation, but they have a burden for our community and for our church family. Please, find someone that you can lift in prayer this week. It was a big meeting, but the board is excited to be part of our church's future. We're looking forward to things that God has in store for our church, and we're ready to use the gifts that He's given to all of the people who call this church home. See you on September 8th at our homecoming celebration. It will be an amazing time of celebration for all that He's doing. Join us for the pancake breakfast starting at 9 and worship service starting at 10:30. Remember, if you have questions or comments, you can always reach out to us through board@efreelethbridge.ca.
Hello, church. I am excited to have Kylie here with me today to announce that she has accepted the role of the Executive Director of Administration. So Kylie, tell me, how do you feel? Actually, don't tell me, tell the church. How do you feel about this new role?
Well, I have mixed feelings about it because I have really enjoyed being a part of global outreach and intercultural ministries. It's been a real joy to be a part of that. But this job really does align much better with what I have been doing in the past. And I'm really excited to be able to just work in the areas of the church as a whole to see the success of its programs and the different things that we do here at the church.
Cool. I know we are excited to see the alignment of some of your past experiences and what that you can do with our administrative side of things. So tell me more about your experience, what you're bringing to the table, and how that aligns with the current needs of E-Free.
Yeah, so before moving back here to Lethbridge, I was working as a school administrator, as dean, as assistant superintendent at our school. So really doing a lot of those administrative pieces.
Cool. So this leaves a gap in our staff now.
Yeah.
We're robbing Peter to pay Paul, as they say, right? And so these are early days. We know that there's a gap we're leaving by having Kylie leave intercultural and the Go team, and so we're working on what that transition is going to look like. I wish I had more details. I don't right now because this is all happening in very quick time, and so as more details come along, we'll share them with you and with those ministries and the church at large. Now, there's an elephant in the room. Kylie, this is your third job here at E-Free in what, 2.5 years?
Yes.
Can we talk about that?
Yes, absolutely. It's like I can't really stick with something or something. But the reality is, I actually think it's a bit of a blessing in disguise because it's really given me an opportunity to see how children's ministry works, which is a huge part of this church, as well as intercultural ministries, and then global outreach. In the past, I've been really involved with youth working at a school. We have a young adults group that meets in our house. We've had opportunity to speak to the prime timers. I've just been able to observe so many different areas of this church, and I love it all. I love everything that's going on here, and so it's just really exciting to be able to be a part of that.
Cool. So obviously there's more discussions to happen around next steps for our church and our staff and those ministries. And there's more details to come. In fact, let's talk about more details to come. We have another position that we've been looking to fill. It's our pastor of church life. And we are very excited to announce that Ramesh Hitt is going to be candidating with us next weekend. August 31st and September 1st here at the church. He will be here on Sunday to meet people and to be in the church and meet us. And he will be doing some interviews and meeting some volunteers in the church life area while he's here. And so you can be praying for that and watch for Mesh on Sunday in our services on the 1st.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
As the summer wraps up, you are invited to Homecoming Sunday, coming up on September 8th. This is an opportunity to all gather in one place, reconnect, and get excited for what's happening this fall. At 9 a.m., we're going to kick off in the parking lot with a pancake breakfast and some fun activities. We'll wrap up the morning with a worship service. All chairs from the building will be brought outside for the event, but if you have room for a lawn chair or two, maybe throw them in the trunk. For the month of August, we're collecting school supplies for Wilson Middle School. Items like pencils, glue sticks, calculators, and coiled notebooks can be dropped off at the shelves in the lobby. To see a full list of supplies you can bring, please stop by the info desk or go to efreelethbridge.ca/serve. Well, that's all for me. We'll see you Sunday.